Alright everyone, for those that was interested in Ian's agammaglobulinemia injections that he gets weekly, I thought I would do a video, that way I can show everybody without having to physically let everybody see how we do it. So these are his supplies, not the pet armor of course. But we start off and we put a numbing cream, lidocaine cream on both sides of his legs, and that has to set for 30 minutes before we get started. So while that is setting, I always get these supplies ready. So see if I can figure out a way to rig my camera up so I can show you. Okay, I got it rigged up, so I'll show you how to do this. Hopefully you can see it. First thing that we got to do is... Are we
going to do it yet?
Yeah, we're going to do it. Sanitize and wash your hands really well. Not yet, Bella. Stay in there. This is his medication that he takes. He takes Hizentra, which is a human plasma product. So we take that off. Sanitize the lid. If you have got X-linked agammaglobulinemia and you get a hold of this video, it really is amazing how far technology has come. So this is his tubing. Yep. That actually has the little needles in it. Your doctor will decide your gauge and all that stuff, and the pharmacy will send it to you, but that's the tubing. And this is what they call the F tube. It's the F tube that controls how fast the medication comes out of the syringe and into his legs. So we got to get all of these open. And untwisted. I don't know why they come twisted. Ian, please don't mash the buttons.
Okay.
Get these untwisted. This one untwisted. And these, it's really easy to do this because the parts only go one way. The only part that may be a little intimidating for some is putting the needles in. But for me, it ain't no big deal because I know that it's going to help him feel better. And then I worked in the medical field for a couple of years, so I was around needles, so it don't bother me that much. Ian, sit down, buddy. Okay, so I got all of the tubing untwisted.
Ian, you're one.
Aaron, it's fine. Okay, so this is the needle side and the other side. So now I'm going to open the syringe up and I keep this little thing as a tray to lay it in. You have to pull it to break the seal of the thing and push it all the way down. And your doctor, there are these awesome little spike dispensing pens, and there's also needles. If you use a needle to stick in the Hizentra, you have to push air into the vial. Your doctor will show you how to do that. But with this particular pen, you don't have to do that. So this just unscrews. Yep. Goes on the end of here. And then this unscrews and goes in the tube for the Hizentra. I'm actually going to do it like this so it don't leak. And then slowly, so that it doesn't bubble, we're going to pull the medicine in. Slowly as possible. And I'm going to apologize because when it gets near the end, I'll have to take it out of the frame. You see the little bubbles? You want to get as little bubbles as possible. Here, I'm going to have to take it out of the frame to get the rest of it.
Mama, can you hand sanitize this?
No, I don't need to hand sanitize. Okay, so now that I've got all the medicine out there, you see the bubbles that's in here. What you do is pump this up so that you can see. You hit the top of it, so all the bubbles come to the top. And this is hard to push, so you just want to do it until the bubbles come out the top easily, so you don't lose your medicine. I'm gonna get all the bubbles out as much as I can.
Thank you. You're supposed to say you're welcome.
Now, because it's sub-Q and this is not going into a vein, you don't have to worry as much about all the bubbles. But I've noticed that it causes him more pain the more bubbles that are in the solution, so I try to get as much out as I possibly can. So now that we've got that taken care of, we'll hold this up like so. I'm going to hook the tubes together. Okay, so this one will go into the top of the syringe here. And this tube, now that I've got that, I'm going to lay this down in this little thing like I told you. I'll take this tube and hook it with this tube. And now you have to prime the lines. If the solution gets on the needles when it goes into your legs, they say that it burns. So you want to just hold your hand like so. Whenever the solution gets to about here, it will still creep because of the pressure. So you want to stop it about right here so that as it eases, it still won't get on the end of the needles, okay? So you have to put a glove under here to watch it prime because you can't see the medicine. And this is the hardest part of it all because you have to push down really hard on this. It's a really thick medication to see it go through. Alright, I see it coming. Oh, it's hard to push, y'all.
Don't top it.
Okay, so once it comes here, you can see it come into here really easily. And then you almost have to chase it through the lines. I'll lay this here and mark it at that. Seriously, this is hard to push. Here it comes. Get about right there. We'll recheck it. So I still need to go just a little bit further. I don't know if you can see it, but right there is the medication coming through the tubes.
Am I shaking?
You feel like you're shaking? Yeah, a little bit you are. Okay, so the solution stopped right here and right here. So now we are ready to get his legs ready. So I'm going to pause it and switch the camera view. Okay, so we got the phone rigged now so that you guys can see. So what we do is we'll get this cleaned up.
Yeah.
Alright. Re-sanitize my hands again. And then we slowly peel this off, and he usually helps me with this. Alright, Ian, help me. No, don't touch them. Remember, don't touch them yet. Alright, let me take these off. Don't hit the phone up there. And he hates, this is the only part of it he hates. You want me to jerk it off fast?
Yeah.
Okay, ready?
It's dope.
Alright, hold on. Let me wipe this one off. Don't get your pants leg in it. There's some back in there. Don't touch it. Keep it clean. So we're going to wipe the numbing medicine off. And I don't know if you can tell on the camera or not, but it leaves a discolored place so you can tell where it was. So now I got to peel this one off.
You can just drop it. Drop.
Okay, ready?
Done.
Okay. Let's see this sponge.
I'm gonna get sick.
Okay. Here, put your legs a little bit closer together so they can see.
Okay.
Alright. Now, once we got that done, we got to sanitize each of the locations. And let it completely dry, because if you don't, it'll burn when you stick the needle in. Don't touch it, okay, E?
Okay.
I'll do that because I touched it with my hand. Okay. Now here's where this comes in. Alright, Ian, hold this for us. That's his tubing. Alright, so we bring all this over, and this is...
Here's my needles.
Your needles. Alright, we gotta get... These are called Tegaderm patches that holds it into place. So I get these prepared and lay them to the side. Ian, you know the routine. Don't touch them.
Okay.
So they're laid over here, out of the frame.
I know that.
Over there. So they're laying there, ready to go.
Done and done.
Okay. So, now what we do... Don't touch the Tegaderm. Don't touch the patches. Okay, so now here's how this goes. There is a rubber band. You just remove the rubber band. I hope this is focusing, guys.
Tell Daddy to come in here.
Daddy's right there. Alright, these opens up. So here's the needle.
There's the needle.
And you pull it. It's just a little bitty
Needle.
tiny needle.
Yes.
So you pinch the skin like so. Ready?
Yep.
Okay, it's in. Did you feel it? You didn't feel it with the nummy cream today, right?
No.
Is that better than doing it without the nummy cream? And you have to hold the needle in place while you do all of this. So once that's laid down, you put the patch on there. That's that one. And then this one, same way. Take the rubber band off. Pull this back.
No, that's the
There's the needle. Pinch the skin. And boom, she goes. Hold it in. Take a derm. Get the patch. And you could do this, couldn't you?
Yeah. Mama says you want in here.
Well, one of these days you'll have to learn up and grow to do this, because you'll have to do this unless God cures you or there's a cure found.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we'll put the patch in place. Peel this away.
Hurts a little bit.
That one hurts a little?
Yeah.
Okay, so then once all of this is in place, we put the Hazentra into his pump.
I want to crank it up.
Okay, and so here's how it works. There's a tube. Wait a minute, I gotta show them. Don't pull it. There's a thing here that goes to the end, and once it's in place, it slowly pushes all of this out. It takes it over an hour for his infusion. So he turns it on. There you go, and here comes the little black thing.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, and now the medicine is engaged, and it will take about an hour to do. And what we do to keep him from pulling these out of his legs so he can get up and walk around. Put your pants legs, yeah, put your pants legs down.
I'll tape them.
Alright, hold still. Alright, hold your pump. We tape this into place.
I'll pump you up.
And it's funny, he feels like Superman after he has an infusion. He's a different kid for about a couple of days.
6 months, I think.
6 months, you think? Alright,
yeah.
So let's put your... Alright, tell him, Ian, was it bad?
No, it wasn't bad.
Alright, hand me the case right there, babe. Alright, so now, can you put this in here? Remember how it goes?
Yeah.
This is his little backpack. Wait a minute, we can't get the tubes in there.
Backpack.
Backpack. We zip it up.
Yeah, I want to zip it up.
Okay, zip it up all the way. Don't pull your tubes. Gotta make sure we don't pinch the tube at the end. Okay, got it? Alright. Now he puts that on his shoulder. Alright, hop you down. Just hop down a minute and show them, and then you can get back up there and eat.
Okay.
Be careful not to pull them tubes on the chair. And then if he has a shirt on, we tape it to his shirt too to help. But there you go. All right, Ian, is it bad? Look at me. It ain't bad, is it? It's worth it.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Say bye.